incredible. And so I feel that it's now Kyrie Sane's time.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, put the belt on it Sunday. I think that you won't disappoint. I mean,
Yeah.
you can put anybody with Kyrie Sane just as well as you have with Shayna Baszler.
I mean, fuck, look at when they put the NXT Women's Championship on Asuka.
Yes.
The fandom in Japan was incredible. You knew that was Kyrie Sane? Hell.
You can't imagine what kind of fan base you're gonna get in Japan. I
Oh,
suppose.
yeah. Well, hell, even with, like, Nakamura with the NXT Championship and, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe the United States Championship too, but it was just essentially the same thing. Nevertheless, we go on to, yes, the North American Championship. Adam Cole, baby, against the one and only Ricochet.
Yeah. Talking about celebrating. You look at those two guys, and you got the guy that was in New Japan, and you got Ricochet. You have a guy that was in Ring of Honor, and Adam Cole. You take the two, and you're like, alright, so you got Ricochet. You have a guy that's a high flyer.
Yes.
He does a lot of cool stunts, you know. He could do backflips out of the ring. He could do whatever.
Yeah.
Look at Adam Cole. Adam Cole can also kick a lot of ass. He won the War Games. He won the North American Championship.
Yeah.
You know, just by, you know, considering the fact you have him in Ring of Honor, you have him in other independent promotions. It's like, this guy could do it all, and he could fucking do it all. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this match is going to bring. You've got two awesome competitors.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of like, okay, so what's going to happen when you have the rest of...
Undisputed Era get involved?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? Will it be one-on-one? Or, well, I mean, it wouldn't be fair, but, hey, you know, I think it would prove that, hey, Adam Cole can do it in the ring.
Yes.
Oh, there really is no B. So it's
Pretty
like,
much.
It's, I mean, yeah, I already have 3 really good matches on this card. And if those 2 are going to be the match of the night, this match should be the match of the night.
Oh, without a question.
Or one of the matches of the night.
Yeah. And it was interesting. Earlier today, I was on my cell phone, and I think I was scrolling through Facebook. Or no, it was YouTube, sorry, not Facebook, YouTube. And there was a video. It was Adam Cole reliving his NXT debut from Brooklyn last year. And he was talking about not being sure whether the fans would know who he was, would recognize him.
Oh.
And, you know, how excited the fans would be to see him. And just the atmosphere of being, just coming through the crowd, getting in the ring, attacking Drew McIntyre from behind after he beat Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship. And how the New York fans get it. And then he said one of the coolest things was right when NXT was about to go off the air.
Yes.
Him and Kyle and Bobby were standing on the stage at the end, and of course Bobby does the Adam Cole, baby, and the fans right along with him, and he's like, that was just awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Just that whole mindset of not being sure whether the fans would know who he was, recognize him, whatever, and then that moment of him doing that and the fans saying it right along with him was like, I made it. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm over.
And I said, I don't know if it was a video before or a few videos in, I said Adam Cole should be the next guy in NXT or the main roster.
Yeah.
Or just NXT.
Yeah.
But you look at a guy, too, that had just been in the Bullet Club with the Young Bucks and
Right.
Hangman Adam Page. He was the new guy in Ring of Honor
Yeah.
version of the Bullet Club as opposed to New Japan.
Right.
You take that guy and you say, alright, well, you've done a lot in Ring of Honor. You've already had the Television Championship, the Ring of Honor Championship, the Tag Team Championship. We're going to put you in the big legs down.
Yeah.
And so, after we did that video, not long after that,
Boom. There it is.
and it's like, finally, it was about fucking time.
Yeah.
And you know, before that, you had Bobby Fish. And then you had Kyle O'Reilly. And I said this. I said, it would be so fucking cool to see Red Dragon together. And then,
That happens.
so,
And yes, they might not be referred to as Red Dragon anymore, but who cares?
it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, Tessa, they'll still be Red Dragon.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Undisputed Era is not the greatest name in the world. However, you have these guys, these three guys, well now, and that's what really made me happy was seeing Roderick Strong join the team. And,
Yes.
And these four guys definitely, I mean, who knows? You still have Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
He could join the team eventually.
Maybe.
That'll be pretty cool to see that. But until then, I think that this stable is one of the best in NXT.
Yeah, you can say that.
So, now that being said, I think that maybe you want to see me, Ricochet. What happens if he wins the title?
Yeah.
He came so close at the
Fingertips, man. Fingertips.
Oh, yeah. So close. And it was like, you knew one day he was going to be in a match for that title. So, will he take the title come Saturday? Who knows?
It was kind of funny, too, just quickly before we go on to the next thing. I was watching another little video, and it was Caleb Braxton, I think, sitting down with Roddy and Kyle and Adam, just talking about NXT TakeOver and their matches and that. And of course, you know how sometimes, like, they'd come out and Kyle would be strumming on the bell like a guitar. And so she's asking them questions and they're talking and answering. And he's sitting there and he's pretending like he's tuning up a guitar with a championship. And it's like, wow, he's like really taking this thing to the next level. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I can see, like, okay, pretending the championship's a guitar like Hulk Hogan did in WCW and whatever, but to, like, be on, like, YouTube doing an interview or whatever, and, like, pretending you're tuning a guitar with a championship is like, wow, alrighty then.
When you look at these four individuals, and that's the last thing I'll say. And I mentioned before, we all know that the WWE has a history of taking that wrestler from a different promotion and
Completely 180 them.
watering them down.
Yes.
They didn't do that with these four individuals. Not right now, at least.
Yeah.
I'll be very curious to see what happens and when they go over to Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, when the time comes,
So-
absolutely.
I mean, they did really well with Kevin Owens. And,
Yeah.
it's going to be, like I said, it'll just be interesting. I mean, we'll get to Samoa Joe when the time comes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this match.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Did we definitively decide who we think's going to win this match?
Yeah,
Cole or
Ricochet.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Ricochet, too. Like, the thing with Ricochet and Kairi Sane is they're kind of on the same playing field. Like, Kairi Sane has gone a little bit further than Ricochet, but I think with them both being very good, both excelling, both being over with the fans, both being amazing athletes, phenomenal wrestlers, the opportunity and the timing. I believe the opportunity and the timing is right for Kairi Sane. With Ricochet, maybe it could wait a little bit longer, but there wouldn't be anything wrong with putting a strap on him now. I
No,
don't see a problem with that.
no. I mean, have them have a good feud.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a really cool thing to see. You know, they're two very different styles, but they're still veterans enough that they can have a really good feud. So even if you didn't put the title on Ricochet right away, you could still have a really good feud. Eventually, put the title on Ricochet
Yeah.
and see how that goes.
And so now we carry on to the final match of the evening, a main event match for the NXT Championship. You got, once again, the current champion, Tommaso Ciampa, against Johnny Gargano, this time in a last man standing match.
You know, I have to take my hat off to these two individuals. Fucking A.
Yeah.
You have the unsanctioned match.
Yes.
Holy shit.
That was good.
You have the Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Now, you have a last man standing match. You know, it's almost like, how far can these two individuals go?
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like, you have, and I really believe that the best feuds come from people that are friends in reality. And it's like, those two have a really good chemistry. And once again, you look at Tommaso Ciampa and Ring of Honor, and you think, here's a guy that could probably make it in WWE. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure.
He comes to WWE, NXT. It's a similar character. It's one of those things where it's like, you have, okay, the whole thing where Aleister Black lost the title because of one stupid move, and by the way, it was a stupid move,
Yeah.
from Johnny Gargano. So, this match makes a lot of sense. And I think they wanted to go with Aleister Black and Tommaso Ciampa, but
The way they went about it's kind of strange.
yeah,
Like, last week on NXT, you had Aleister Black going one-on-one with Johnny Gargano. And that match kind of went awry because you got Tommaso Ciampa getting involved, and then the three of them getting into a big brawl, and then William Regal's like, okay, we're going to have a three-way match for the NXT Championship. Tommaso against Aleister and Johnny. Now, I think originally it was supposed to be a rematch between Tommaso and Aleister at Takeover, but then that whole shit went down, so William Regal made it a three-way. Fine and dandy. Whatever. Then there's the whole oddball story, curveball thingamajigger with someone conspicuously decided to attack Aleister Black outside of Full Sail Live, Full Sail University, when NXT went off the air. I think this was just like everybody was on their way to get ready for Brooklyn or head to Brooklyn, whatever, and yeah, this happened. And there was a video that they showed on NXT last week. I saw it on on the internet there a few days ago, I think it was, and it was basically William Regal getting told they want you outside. There's something that happened. William Regal and this guy go outside. They're going along. They find Aleister Black laying on the ground. There's a referee. There's William Regal. Another referee comes along, and ta-da. Well, then they kind of go step by step through the video, and they're talking about, oh, as William Regal's going out, you see Johnny Gargano coming in, and there's the Undisputed Era in a hurry to leave, and there's Tommaso Ciampa with the championship, and here's Lars Sullivan, and here's Velveteen Dream, and here's EC3, and here's Heavy Machinery, and here's Shayna Baszler, and Candice LeRae, and a plethora of superstars. And afterwards, I was like, okay, there's at least two variables in this whole thing that are an indication as to who possibly could have attacked Aleister Black.
Yeah.
One, obviously the Undisputed Era. Why the hell would they be in such a goddamn hurry to leave when they're just, I don't know, going to the hotel after the show or going to whatever? And then the other is, of course, Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's kind of like holding the title close to his head, almost like he doesn't want to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
But it also could have been just the fact that he was still kind of reeling from the information about him having to defend the title in a triple threat match. Regardless, there's inconclusive evidence as to who may have exactly done it, but it happened. We are where we are right now. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they had a lot of suspects.
Yes.
I'm thinking, really? Candice LeRae?
Yeah, really. Candice LeRae or Shayna Baszler or like a Kairi Sane or like Kona Reeves, Heavy Machinery. What the fuck?
But after this match happens, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, seriously, what more can these guys do?
No kidding.
I mean,
They just about killed each other in an unsanctioned match. They went
Oh,
beyond in the
they whipped the piss out of each other in that match.
false count anywhere.
Yes.
And last man standing. May God have mercy on both those poor sons of bitches' souls.
It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be for the faint of heart. I can't wait to see what happens. Who knows?
Yeah.
There was actually somebody posted something on, I think it was Facebook. Facebook or Twitter. And it was the security camera for the scene. And it's like, it was Rikishi.
Yeah.
Rikishi hit Alistair. He did it for The Rock. And it's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they had, like, the whole the police line up, and one was like, give a thumbs up for Rikishi. Give angry face for Tommaso Ciampa. Give laughing face for Johnny Gargano, and a heart for whoever the fuck else there was there. And it's like, okay, the three I get. Rikishi, come on.
No.
Come on!
Hey, what's the matter, you go, eh?
What's the matter for you?
He's a good little boy, eh?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of, that was kind of funny, but obviously it's not true.
No.
But yeah, these two guys are still gonna whip the piss out of each other. It's gonna be messy, and I can't see them having another stipulation match. But let's say Johnny Gargano finally gets the championship. Mr. Wrestling finally gets the NXT championship. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because the last two matches were not for a title. You've got this match. And it's all because of Johnny Gargano
Yes.
costing Aleister Black this match. Now, let's think about this. Aleister Black costing Johnny Gargano the title. I don't know if it'll happen. Be damn shame if it did. You know, and probably, cursing myself, but that's a possibility.
Mm.
It's still gonna be an awesome match,
Oh,
nonetheless. NXT always never disappoints.
No.
So I can't wait to see what happens. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
I don't know what the match of the night's gonna be.
There's several different
Yeah,
options for that.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Anyways, so yeah, this is the NXT Brooklyn
Predictions.
prediction show. It's gonna be cool, and yeah, so this next review is gonna be interesting. Anyway, for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle, and we'll talk to you in a second.
We'll catch you on the flip side.